Illegal drugs is defined as the use of drugs, possession or disruption of drugs of which is unlawful. Club drugs, also referred to as rave drugs, loosely defined in the category of recreational drugs, such as LSD, heroin, crystal methadone, ketamine, cocaine, and MDMA. There are arguments and debates as alcohol is a drug. Alcohol is a depressant that affects nearly every part of your body. Drugs are viewed as worse than alcohol, although more people are severely ill and addicted to alcohol over drugs. Drugs and club culture can be traced from the 50s to today. They also link with the music played at these rave events. In 1996, The Independent released an article on how musicians were rocking against rave drugs. Trainspotting states what you could have than what you don't have within choosing drugs, and the levels you would go to get that next hit. Drugs are often central to nights out, such as raves, with the drug atmosphere and experience as a running theme throughout youth culture, mostly to do with the new experience they encounter, the escapism within the night, leading to Pine and Gilmore's 4 realms of experience. For the best and most memorable experiences, the night would involve entertainment, be educational, aesthetic, and escapist. Although these sort of nights would not be educational, although it's doing something new and different learning, most smart club and event managers know this, so they are left to consider the legal case. Event managers face issues whilst putting on these events that are going to involve drug use, and are left to think of how to deal with them properly, such as searches within entry, ensure key members of staff are trained in accreditation first aid program, keep an incident register, and offer free and unrestricted access to drinking water. Why are drugs a running theme within youth culture? Alcohol has become so common that people often want more. It's considered cool. The music played on the nights, the length of the nights, and even peer pressure are just some of the reasons why drugs could be a running theme throughout youth culture. After asking participants why they did drugs, these were the answers that caught my eye the most. Because everyone else was doing it, but then I enjoyed it, so I repeatedly did it. To have a night away from my thoughts, and to get fucked up. Public health reports from March to April 2009 through time-based sampling. Stratified sample of 400 18 to 29-year-olds. Club-going adults were recruited into the Club Drugs and Health Project. Throughout, participants reported using an array of club drugs. Almost all the participants, 90%, were cocaine users. Issues of freedom and control, as well as the dilemma of the event management, never mind the irrational sanitisation of event education, hardly addressing or openly talking about the very things management know and have seen take place. As you can see, drugs are central and a running theme within the youth culture, and are commonly used on nights out. Often the management of such events do not always do as much as they could to prevent the taking or usage of drugs. The question is, if they did, would they still gain as much interest?